A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's a competitor. He pitched 7 full innings last game, gave his team a chance to get a win. He got a no decision as they continue to play beyond his 7 innings. But I like how he goes after it. He's dedicated. He's got some gusto to him. Hopefully we'll see another good outing from him in this game.
Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Matt, when you're playing good ball, you don't care who's on the mound. Oh, that's their ace. Bring it, ace. Come on, bring it to us. Because you're playing as good as you are right now. The confidence is flowing, and the trash talk is going.
Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. To 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
This is on the ground over to first. Ray first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Ground ball left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
At the plate, Gene Segura, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Gene Segura.
This is off the corner and low, ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't. This guy knows the strike zone.
Sent on the ground out to second. Solano has it, and he's retired, 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. In past meetings with Tanaka, 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Into the windup and the pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back. Gone! A solo shot here for Adam Jones. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled straight back. Oh, 1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 4th, right fielder, Jose.
At the plate, Jose Bautista. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Down the third baseline. Headley's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So striding in, Aaron Judge. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schebler ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. This is a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura has it, and he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. Here's Chase Headley. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. Here's the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, number 7.
And
there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Now another 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Here's Carlos Santana now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's ball 2 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here's another 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Russell Martin now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. from the stretch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit down the third baseline. Solano for 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And that brings up Scott Schebler as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tanaka pauses. 1-0 on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Second baseman
now batting Hernan Perez. He's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball. Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back with Major League Baseball on the show as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. One-0 count. Here it is. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to third. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Gregorius.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Hey, that's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Runners on first with 1 down. And low, it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Full count. Here it comes. Softly hit out toward short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Yankees, Center fielder, Jacoby.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
From the belt, the pitch. Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 11 stolen bases for him on the campaign. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. changeup that catches the corner for strike one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 out with the man at first. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Drill, and whoa, this is off the third base bag, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That's what happens when you put the ball in play. 3-2 count, you start the runner, puts the ball in play. Now you're sitting first and third. Love it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That's by him for strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Schebler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Gene Segura.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Ellsbury on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Striding in once again, Adam Jones. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Solano will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Greg Bird.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. One and two now as this catches the outer half. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Designated hitter Matt Holliday.
Ready for another chance? Matt Holliday, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. Got Holliday a little froggy on his front foot that time as this is pulled foul into the seats in left.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays 1. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder, number 19.
First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, number 7.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Here's Carlos Santana now. That's popped up out towards short right field. Gregorius onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Donovan Solano.
Stepping up to the plate, Donovan Solano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Perez ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Jones is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. So stepping in, Russell Martin.
Leading
He'll
off
start
for
things
Toronto,
out in the home half of inning number 5.
Russell Martin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. On the ground to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. He's been on some kind of cold streak. Even talking about maybe having to sit him down. His average has dropped below 200. That's a big knock and a confidence builder.
Striding in, Scott Schebler. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-1. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it gets fouled. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Now batting.
Ready now, Hernan Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Low with the splitter, ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays 1. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second.
That was great wheels against a great arm behind the plate, and the arm won that time. He's got one of the best catcher arms in all of baseball, and he showed right there why he's a guy you don't want to run on.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Martin gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, 2 down now.
99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Gene Segura standing in. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Tanaka sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Xavier Cedeno is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Xavier Cedeno.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Greg Bird.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and 1. If he can keep hitting that spot.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch, and this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bautista has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Ready for another shot now. Chase Headley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
The 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1-1. Here it is. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schebler moves over. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch on its way. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, number 7.
Digging in to try it again, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
The pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Adam Warren enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Adam Warren.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Russell Martin now head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a 1 for 9. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on the mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Jason Shreve.
Scott Schebler will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First pitch on its way. And now everybody's running. Now a bunt attempt here. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Starlin Castro is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Starlin Castro.
Right there for strike 1. 258 the average to begin play. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 0-1, here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Batista. Makes the play, 1 away. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. With both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Ready once again, Donovan Solano. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. One out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, two gone.
The batter.
Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains 2-2. Starlin Castro will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 14, Starlin Castro.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Toronto, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to flirt around with. He's been swinging about really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Grounded to short. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Drilled on the ground is short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Joaquin Soria will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime numbers against Soria, 1 for 5.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's the 2-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Now this is a lead off the bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Three and 1, here it is. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch, and that misses for ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch out, nothing doing. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Now the 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
A dive, but he's back. Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. The 0-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Aroldis Chapman
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gardner going back. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Adam Jones. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Joaquin Soria gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew.